Hi traders, so let's have a look at today's daily recap show. Let's first have a look at the FTSE. In this morning's report, which is released on our Twitter account every morning around 7 o'clock, so plenty of time before the market opens, where we give out our zones of reference and also a bit of analysis around what you should be looking at. The link to our Twitter account is in the box below, so please come follow us. And for the FTSE, we said we broke out the range yesterday, which we've been talking about for a while. And the retest of the 72.43 to 48 breakout zone could act as support today. If we broke below there, then we'd be looking for moves back into the bottom of the range. And then we said if we broke above the pre-market resistance at 72.77 to 82, we open up moves to higher time frames. So with that, let's go and have a look at the FTSE today. So we really just was played out textbook on the FTSE today. It's a couple of good opportunities for to get long on, and as you can see, it really was zone to zone. So we first of all had the resistance zone up here at sort of 72.77 to 80. There is a reversal signal here in that zone, and we did call it as a resistance zone in the report this morning. However, with we are overall bullish on the market, so we should be focusing on longs, and therefore only looking for shorts from really higher time frame resistance zones. So not necessarily one that I would take, although it's a reversal pattern that did work. We came down and we tested this support zone here, and we reacted. And this isn't a support zone I was looking for. As I said in the report, we was looking for this 72.43 to 48 zone, and we got this move down, and we got a really nice rejection from that zone here, which suggested the higher pricing, which we then got up to this zone. We reacted from this zone as resistance. It was support earlier on in the session, resistance later on, but then we broke back up through, again testing this resistance zone. They had rejected earlier on in the session, which suggested again that it wasn't really looking to break out any higher, and we moved back down into this zone. So a really nice zone to zone day on the FTSE. This trade here in the around that 72.43 to 48 area is the best trade of the day. We called it in the morning report. It was a breakout zone from yesterday, which you can we often see breakout retests. It's where a lot of liquidity is in the market, so those areas will be defended. So that's the FTSE. Now let's go and have a look at the DAX. So with the DAX, we said we saw a breakout above 600, and a retest of the 600 to 620 area could act as support today. And we spoke about breaks below there, but we never actually did see that. So and we said initial resistance today at 15,770 with higher time frame resistance up above. We also said we've created a very tight range, so we should be aware of false breaks, which is quite important when we go and have a look at today's action. So let's go and have a look at today's action and see what happened. So I'm going to quickly look at the 1 minute chart to show you a trade that I really wanted to take. It set up exactly as I wanted it to this morning. So I said this morning we've created a tight range, so we'll be aware of false breaks. So when we get false breaks, we ideally want to take them with trend. Obviously, we know at the moment we have a bullish bias in the market, so we're looking for false breaks to the downside to buy. And we got a beautiful one here right on the open, pushed down through that overnight low, back a good strong close above it. We talk about this all the time about taking out the stops, taking out the levels, and then just getting a strong reversal. And that is a really nice trade for a 1-to-1. The target was up to 39. Unfortunately, it triggered so quickly that I missed this trade. It was something that I tried to get an order in, but by the time I placed my order, it was already all the way up here on this spike here after it triggered. So I missed the trade myself. So now let's go and have a look at the 3 minute chart to see about the rest of the action for the day. Right, so on the 3 minute chart, we did see, this is the false break pattern that we saw on the 1 minute. We did hold this as support initially before getting this impulsive move through. We then got the rejection from, so breakout retest of the zone. Again, there is actually a continuation pattern here. not one that I actually like. Again, we're overall bullish in the market, so whilst we're there, unless we're at sort of key resistance zones or we're breaking key support zones, we really should be focusing on the buy side. So but this is just to show you what continuation patterns look like, where you can see them. Like I say, I wouldn't necessarily take this one myself. We then did get a reaction from this 650 to 670 zone. Again, probably not quite low enough for me, not deep enough into that to really work. But you can see the zones are really working well. Again, support here, breakdown, support here, come back, retested this zone. It held it as support earlier, it's acted as resistance this afternoon. So not too. We had one good opportunity on the DAX this morning, which unfortunately it happened too quickly for me. That's just sometimes part and parcel of trading. And the rest of the day, zones are acting well. There's actually quite a nice 3-minute Bollinger Band trade here as well, reversal from this session, having just taken out that previous swing high. Would have just stayed in the market here before coming down. So there's a couple of opportunities. But like I say, with the market overall bullish and with our buyers being on the bullish side, we really should be focusing on buyers at the moment. Okay guys, so that's my recap for today. I hope you found it useful, and I will speak to you again tomorrow.